Hello fam, welcome to Barasa Showmax, a channel of inspiration, learning and entertainment. So this is episode 3 of The Big Question, and today we are privileged to have a great guest. So karibu sana.
Asante. Okay, my name is Wanjala Dennis Chesoli, aka Philosopher. It's a great pleasure today to be part of Baraza Showmax. Welcome our viewers.
Thank you. Okay, today we are going to talk about how to deal with toxic friends. So maybe Bwana Philosopher.
Yes.
According to you, what's a toxic friend? Who is a toxic friend, or what is toxic friendships?
Okay, particularly I will talk about a toxic friend, and I will define as somebody or individual who pretend to be your friend but genuinely do not care about your well-being or success. In most cases, we normally refer to these toxic friends as opportunists and individuals who are only interested to maintain a particular friendship as a result of their gain and benefit. Yeah. So an example, maybe at the workplace, shuleni, na hata kwa shughuli za hapa na pale, unaweza pata rafiki, mtu ambaye anakuja kwa njia ya kirafiki. Unapata huyu mtu kila mwezi ukiwa wakati ambapo wako na hela, hawezi kupigia simu, hawezi hata kutext, lakini the moment anakosa pesa kabisa, unampata kwamba anakupigia simu, anaanza kukulilia venye ako desperate, venye anaumia, venye unafaa kumsaidia. Then contrary, when you also seek this particular person's support when you are desperate, atakata simu, atatorment, and this particular person may even end up sharing your problem with others, starting to make stories and topics as far as your problem is concerned. Yes.
Good. Thank you for that example. So, what are some of the effects of toxic friendships?
Okay, good. It's a good question. We see that toxic friends, their intention is to maintain a particular relationship so that at the end of it all, they benefit. Personal gain. They are people who are malevolent to the other partner, the other friend whom they gain from. They are people who are, the other people usually call them non-beneficents. In psychology, they are called non-beneficents because there are those individuals who cannot cause any benefit to your life, but they only come to destroy. They take everything that you have and leave you desperate. So some of the effects, or rather the harms caused by this particular toxic friends, number one is psychological, mental, or let's say emotional torture. Because say this person may come in your life when you are trust, alafu anakuacha hapo hivyo kama uko desperate, anakuacha kama uko lonely. More particularly, such relationship of toxic friends, they come in form of intimate boys and girls who feign to love you, but once they take whatever they want, they just leave you in dilemma. So your emotional state be in limbo. You can't think about anything. You are just confused. You don't know even what to do. Maybe during that time you had cut off all other friends, concentrating in this particular relationship. So at the end of it all, you will be occupied by many questions, many feelings. You can even end up underrating yourself. Why? start judging yourself. So that one causes a particular torture in your mind. Another one is physical abuse. Physical abuse is usually depicted in a way that maybe a friend knows that you as friends in your relationship, you like watching football, for instance, as a hobby, or you like hanging out together, going for picnics, taking yourself to go and visit some areas, some special areas for pleasure and enjoyment together. So this particular person blackmails you and say, we have to go out tujibambe kidogo. Kumbe ameorganize mbogi yake. So ile time anaenda anakuhold huko for a long time until late. Maybe mmalize sherehe, mwende hadi kwake, mwanze kupiga story aziko till late. Alafu anakusindikiza, maybe anakufikisha mahali ambapo anajua hapa ndo nilikuwa nimetarget na majamaa zangu, wanakunyang'anya everything. So you will be physically harmed. How watu watakuattack, watakupiga. So at the end of it all, you will have injuries from that particular attack. The last one, which is related to the physical torture, is the loss of property. So the particular people who have maybe attacked you, organized by whoever pretends to be your friend, they now snatch all the belongings that you have in that particular attack. Similarly, a friend who is feigning, who pretends to be a friend but it's not a real one, now will come, lie, give some lies to you so that you give a certain asset that you have, then this particular person disappear. Also, physical abuse occurs whereby maybe let's say you have that intimate friend that you share everything, even some clothings. So he will go at night, maybe rob someone. That is playing contrary to the objective of your relationship. Rob someone, take something and run away. But now because the costume was recognized, you will see that this particular person will give you the costume. The following day you put on, unapatikana, unapigwa in the name you are a thief. And many cases have been witnessed over the same. I know those who have witnessed, they can attest for this, because somebody can be killed because of a friend's crime or a friend's mistake.
Get it.
Yeah.
Thank you. What advice can you give to our viewers on toxic friends?
Okay, maybe before that.
Sorry. Maybe before giving advice to my audience, how do you measure, or how do you do away with these toxic friends?
Yes, it's a friendship. Something that do exist in our ecosystem, and it's another way of survival to these particular people. They do that so that they can survive. So let's say you've been in a contact with a friend, very close contact, but now you realize that this person is just benefiting from you. What will you do? Number one, cut the contact or start limiting the contact. If by any chance you see each other every 1 hour a day, you now limit it to maybe you see each other twice a day. So it means you've limited the contact. Next, you now limit the chances of you hanging out with this particular friend, because maybe at first it happened, he lured you, he lied to you, or she lied to you until you lied into the hands of the attackers. So what you will do, you will limit that particular hangout communications for hangout privileges. Good. Change the dynamics of your interactions with that particular friend. If you used to be in a jovial mood every now and then, try to be serious so that you focus to the particular objective of your relationship. In a relationship, we have the roles. Be in a position to identify your role as a partner in that particular relationship? Are you playing a part of somebody who is dependent on somebody who is the host and the other one is a parasite, or is it a symbiotic type of relationship? Sometimes you can also forgive and understand that you cannot change those particular friends.
So maybe just a point of concern.
Yes.
Now forgiving.
Yes.
Now forgiving as an aspect. Like, do you forgive and move on, or you just forgive and stick up in that in the same environment or atmosphere?
Okay, I know. Maybe initially this particular friend had caused a harm or a loss to your life in one way or another. It will be very difficult for you to forgive this particular person. But now, this applies whereby you are in a surrounding, the particular person who betrayed you, who caused you the pain, is the only option. So it will now be upon you to forgive and move on. But now, you also observe the previous measures, whereby you start limiting the conduct, hangouts reduced, you also learn your role, such like things. Also, now that a toxic friend he or she can cause pain to you. So what you do, you have to be sensitive of your physical and emotional health. So you cannot just be somebody who can trust anybody. It's very difficult, because once beaten, twice shy. You should learn how now to deal with this particular person as far as the initial loss is concerned. Therefore, we said in the challenges and the effects of the harmful activities caused by these toxic friends. Therefore, sometimes the pain may get you off guard until you cannot be able to tackle this particular pain. Say, how will I do? You get overwhelmed with the stress, with many thoughts, and even it leads to depression. Go and seek advice from a trained therapist. So what does it mean? Go for a therapy.
So in short, speaking out, you need, because actually the process of going to the therapist, you have to speak out your mind, speak out.
Yeah. To speak, you can speaking out your mind. You go to the therapist. You speak out what you are feeling about the relationship to the therapist. But now, if let's say this particular partner you have in a relationship is a colleague, what will you do? You will also open up to this particular friend and say, as far as this relationship of ours is concerned, I feel like this and this is not good, and because of this and this, I am not feeling comfortable with our relationship. So those are some of the measures someone have to undertake to know the type of relationship to take part in. And also, of all, the important one is to recognize the type of relationship, recognize the goal of that particular relationship, so that don't be messed up with your friend. You find yourself going contrary to the goal of your or the objective of your friendship, and getting into a harm situation.
Good. Thank you. Thank you for that explanation. Maybe in conclusion, what advice can you give to our viewers on toxic friendships?
Very good. As you've said, friendship is something that started in the even Precambrian way. People used to interact. People used to be friends with others. But now, betrayal is real, and fake friends are some of the epitomes for betrayal. One, you should know your friends. As viewers, whoever comes to you as a friend, have full details about this particular person. I have not meant that now go and get the place of birth. Hapana. Usitafute mahali pa kuzaliwa, uangalie wazazi wake. Hapana. What you do, know the characters, because there is a sentiment that goes, tell me your friend and I will tell you your character, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
So, if you are a church boy, a church girl, how can it be possible for you to interact with or have a friend who is a drunkard? No. And now, if you want to choose a friend, choose one who coincides with your characters. Number 2, identify your position. So as far as you've known your friend, which is your position? A good friendship should be symbiotic. So it should be a friendship whereby you benefit as well as your friend benefits. Then the last one is be aware of your personal health as well as your personal psychological health, both physical and psychological one, so that when you enter in a relationship, you cannot be feeling like you're the one who is suffering this particular friendship, or feel like you are the donor, the other one is just benefiting and going. So let us be very sensitive to our feelings, our interests, as far as our desires, our friendship are concerned. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Bwana Philosopher, for that good piece of advice.
Yes.
Others, thank you very much. Actually, this marks the end of episode 3 of the big question. Episode 4 of the big question is underway.
Yes.
Actually, don't forget to subscribe, watch, like, share, so that at least this channel can grow. We love you and we honor you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye.